Have you noticed your dog acting differently around you? Wonder if they feel scared or comfortable. Understanding your dog's body language is essential for building trust. In this video, we'll reveal 10 subtle signs that your dog may be feeling fear. Don't miss sign number 7. It's particularly fascinating and could change how you interact with your pup. 1. Ears pinned back. When you see your dog's ears pinned back against their head, it can be a sign of fear or anxiety. Dogs have incredibly expressive ears, which can communicate a wide range of emotions. Instead of standing upright and alert, pinned ears indicate that your dog may be feeling threatened or unsure. To elaborate, a dog's ears serve as a key communication tool. When a dog is relaxed, their ears may be in a neutral position, often facing forward or slightly to the side. However, when they feel fearful, they may flatten their ears against their head, making them appear smaller. This behavior is similar to a human pulling their shoulders in. It's a way for dogs to protect themselves. Imagine you're in a room with loud noises or there are unfamiliar people around. If your dog's ears are pinned back, it's their way of expressing discomfort. If you notice this behavior, approach your dog calmly, allowing them to seek comfort in their own time. Use a soft voice to reassure them, as this can help alleviate their fear. In some cases, ear positions can also vary depending on the individual dog. Some breeds have more expressive ears than others. For example, a dachshund might show their fear differently than a Siberian husky. It's essential to know your dog's natural ear position to better interpret their feelings. Recognizing this sign is crucial, as dogs rely on their owners to provide a safe environment. By understanding what your dog is feeling, you can take steps to alleviate their fear and create a more trusting atmosphere. 2. Tucked tail. A tucked tail is one of the most noticeable signs of fear in dogs. When they pull their tail between their legs, it shows they are not feeling confident or secure. This posture can indicate that they are afraid or anxious, so it's essential to recognize it and address the situation accordingly. The tail is another significant communication tool for dogs. A dog's tail position can tell you a lot about their mood. When a dog is happy, excited, or playful, their tail usually wags in an upright position. Conversely, a tucked tail signifies submission or fear. It can also indicate that the dog is feeling threatened, whether by loud noises, unfamiliar surroundings, or even another dog. To give an example, picture this. You are welcoming guests into your home, and your dog retreats to a corner with their tail tucked tightly. This is a clear signal that they are uncomfortable with the situation. It's vital not to force them to engage. Instead, allow them the space they need. Create a safe zone where they can retreat if they feel overwhelmed, such as a cozy bed or a quiet room. As with ear positioning, tail positions can vary based on breed. Some dogs have long, flowing tails that are easier to observe, while others, like bulldogs, have shorter tails that may be less expressive. Regardless, pay attention to how your dog usually holds their tail to understand when they are feeling fearful. Offering comfort is essential when you see this sign. Approach your dog slowly and calmly, avoiding sudden movements that could exacerbate their fear. Sit with them, speak gently, and allow them to come to you when they feel ready. 3. Avoiding eye contact. If your dog avoids making eye contact with you, it can be a strong indicator of fear. Dogs communicate a lot through their eyes. Thus, the way they use eye contact can tell you how they feel. When they look away or avert their gaze, it's often a signal that they are uncomfortable or want to avoid a confrontation. In the dog world, direct eye contact can be perceived as a threat. For instance, imagine you're in a tense situation with someone staring directly at you. It can feel intimidating, right? Similarly, dogs may feel threatened when a person stares at them. To avoid conflict, they may choose to look away instead. You might notice your dog avoiding your gaze when you are scolding them for a mistake, such as chewing on furniture. This is often accompanied by other signs of fear, like cowering or whining. Recognizing this behavior is critical, as it indicates that your dog is feeling anxious and needs reassurance. To help a dog that avoids eye contact, try to create a more inviting atmosphere. Instead of approaching them with direct eye contact, soften your gaze and speak in a soothing tone. Encourage them to come closer by offering treats or their favorite toy. This way you can help them feel more at ease and rebuild their trust. Being patient and gentle is essential. Forcing interaction can worsen their fear. If your dog feels secure in their environment and with you, they will be more likely to initiate eye contact, signaling a stronger bond between you both. 4. Cowering or shrinking away. When a dog cowers or shrinks away from you, it clearly indicates they are feeling frightened. This behavior may involve lowering their body, tucking their head down, or trying to hide behind furniture or you. It's essential to respect their space and give them time to feel safe again. Cowering is an instinctive behavior in dogs. When they feel threatened, they instinctively want to make themselves smaller to avoid danger. Picture a dog that hears fireworks for the first time. This overwhelming noise can cause them to cower in fear. If you observe your dog cowering around specific situations, like loud noises or unfamiliar faces, it's important to note the triggers causing this response. Creating a safe space for your dog can help mitigate their fear. Consider using calming products like anxiety wraps, pheromone diffusers, or even background noise to mask frightening sounds. It's essential to remember that forcing your dog out of their hiding spot can increase their anxiety. Instead, give them the option to come out when they feel ready. Stay nearby and speak softly to let them know you're there for support. Understanding why your dog is shrinking away can also help. Sometimes, past experiences or a lack of socialization can lead to fearfulness. If you adopt a rescue dog, for instance, they may have a history of trauma that causes them to feel unsafe in certain situations. Building confidence in your dog takes time and patience. Engage them in activities they enjoy, like gentle play or positive reinforcement training. Celebrate small victories when they exhibit bravery, and over time, you will notice their confidence growing. 5. Excessive licking. If your dog is excessively licking their lips or their nose, it can indicate stress or fear. This behavior often serves as a self-soothing mechanism for dogs. When they are feeling anxious or scared, they may lick their lips as a way to calm themselves down. Think about it like this. When a person feels nervous or stressed, they might bite their nails or fidget. Dogs have similar coping mechanisms, and lip licking is a common one. It's important to pay attention to the context in which this behavior occurs. For example, if your dog is licking their lips while you're getting ready to leave the house, they might be anxious about being left alone. If you notice this behavior, try to create a positive association with your departure. Offer treats or engaging toys that they can enjoy while you're gone to ease their anxiety. Additionally, excessive licking can become a habit that leads to skin issues. If your dog is licking so much that it causes irritation or leads to bald patches, it's essential to consult a veterinarian. They can help determine the underlying cause of this behavior and offer solutions to alleviate it. Recognizing the triggers behind your dog's excessive licking is key to addressing their fears. If it's tied to a specific situation, like meeting new people or loud noises, work on gradual desensitization techniques. Creating a calm and predictable routine can also help reduce anxiety levels in your dog. Dogs thrive on structure, so ensuring they know what to expect can significantly improve their comfort levels. 6. Whining or whimpering. Vocalizations like whining or whimpering can be signs that your dog is feeling anxious or scared. They may use these sounds to express their discomfort or seek reassurance. If you hear these noises, it's a good idea to check in with your dog and provide comfort. Whining is a form of communication for dogs. They may whine when they are hungry, want to play, or need attention. However, if this behavior is accompanied by signs of fear, it's important to take it seriously. For example, imagine you're at a family gathering and your dog begins to whine as more people arrive. This could indicate that they feel overwhelmed by the crowd. Recognizing these signals allows you to intervene and provide your dog with a quieter space where they can feel more secure. In some cases, dogs may whine to seek comfort when they feel alone. If your dog has separation anxiety, for instance, you might notice this behavior when you leave them at home. To help ease their anxiety, consider implementing gradual departures. Start by leaving for short periods and gradually increasing the duration, rewarding them when they remain calm. While it's important to acknowledge your dog's vocalizations, avoid reinforcing fearful behavior by giving them too much attention when they whine. Instead, Wait for moments of calmness to reward them. This way, they will learn that relaxation is the desired behavior. As you respond to your dog's needs, it's essential to be patient. Every dog has their own unique way of communicating, and understanding their vocalizations takes time and observation. 7. Panting or excessive drooling. Dogs may pant or drool when they are nervous or fearful, even if they haven't been active. If your dog is showing these signs, they might be feeling overwhelmed. Monitor their breathing and demeanor closely to ensure they are not in distress. Panting is a common way for dogs to cool down, but if your dog is panting without physical exertion, it could be a sign of anxiety. For instance, if your dog is panting heavily during a thunderstorm, this might indicate that they are feeling scared. Excessive drooling can also be a symptom of stress. If you notice your dog drooling more than usual, consider the circumstances. Are there loud noises, unfamiliar environments, or new people around? Recognizing these triggers can help you better understand what causes your dog's anxiety. If your dog frequently pants or drools due to fear, it might be helpful to consult with a veterinarian or a professional dog trainer. They can provide guidance on coping strategies and possible behavioral interventions. In the meantime, create a calming environment for your dog during stressful situations. This may include providing a quiet space, playing soft music, or using anxiety-reducing products like calming collars or pheromone diffusers. Being attentive to your dog's needs during these moments can foster a stronger bond and help them feel more secure in your presence. 8. Hesitant or slow movements. If your dog seems hesitant or moves slowly around you, it could be a sign of fear. This behavior may involve them approaching you cautiously or retreating when you reach for them. It's important to allow them to come to you at their own pace. Imagine you're in a new environment with unfamiliar people, and you feel uncertain about approaching anyone. Your dog experiences similar feelings, which can result in slow, cautious movements. They may take tiny steps toward you, constantly glancing back to assess the situation. To help your dog feel more comfortable, avoid sudden movements or loud noises that might startle them. Instead, create a relaxed atmosphere where they can explore at their own pace. Offering treats or their favorite toys can also encourage them to approach you more confidently. Additionally, consider their past experiences. If your dog has a history of negative interactions, they might be more hesitant around new people or situations. Gradual exposure to different environments and positive reinforcement can help build their confidence over time. Engaging in training sessions can also help establish a sense of trust between you and your dog. Use positive reinforcement techniques to reward desired behaviors and foster a strong bond. As your dog becomes more comfortable, you will likely see their movements become more confident and relaxed. Celebrate these milestones as they signify progress in your dog's emotional well-being. 9. Sudden changes in behavior. Any sudden change in your dog's usual behavior can be a red flag. If your typically playful dog becomes withdrawn or hides, it may indicate they are feeling fearful. Changes in appetite or energy levels can also signal that something is bothering them. For instance, if your dog suddenly loses interest in playtime or their favorite activities, it could indicate fear or anxiety. Think of a dog that usually greets you with enthusiasm at the door but now retreats to their bed when you come home. This behavior change might signify that something is troubling them. To address these changes, observe your dog closely. Are there any new environmental factors, like a recent move, new pets, or changes in routine? Identifying the potential stressors can help you understand why your dog may be acting differently. If your dog is withdrawing from social interactions, it's important to avoid forcing them into situations they're uncomfortable with. Instead, allow them to have quiet time and gradually reintroduce them to the things they love, ensuring it's in a low-stress environment. Consulting a veterinarian can also help rule out any medical issues that might be contributing to behavioral changes. Sometimes, underlying health problems can manifest as fear or anxiety, so it's essential to address these concerns. By being attentive and responsive to your dog's needs, you can help them feel secure and supported during challenging times. Your presence and understanding can make a significant difference in their emotional well-being. 10. Seeking isolation. If your dog consistently seeks out quiet places or tries to isolate themselves from you or the family, they may be feeling fearful. Dogs often retreat to safe spaces when they feel overwhelmed. It's essential to create a safe and calm environment for your furry friend to help them feel secure. Imagine a dog that prefers to spend time alone in a cozy corner or under a table rather than engaging with the family. This behavior can indicate that they are feeling anxious or stressed in social situations. While some dogs are naturally more introverted, excessive isolation can signify fear. To create a supportive environment, establish a designated safe space for your dog. This could be a comfortable bed in a quiet room where they can retreat when feeling overwhelmed. Equip this space with their favorite toys and blankets to make it inviting. Additionally, observe the circumstances under which your dog seeks isolation. Is it during loud gatherings, fireworks, or other stressful events? Understanding the triggers can help you manage their environment better and reduce stressors. Encouraging positive interactions can also help your dog feel more secure. Gradually introduce them to new people or situations while offering treats and praise for calm behavior. This approach helps them associate positive experiences with previously fear-inducing situations. Always be patient with your dog's need for space. Respect their boundaries and allow them to come to you when they feel ready. Your understanding and compassion can help them feel safe and loved, ultimately reducing their fear over time.